and welcome to today's strength workout. We are going to start by walking in place or walking in the space that you have, just to get our bodies warmed up, get moving and grooving. And as we go through, please check in on how your body's feeling. If you need to take anything easier, or maybe you're feeling good to go harder, whatever it is, make sure you do what you need today. Maybe you shake out your limbs or kick out your legs as you walk. Just getting loose here, picking up our heart rates a little bit and warming ourselves up. When you're ready, you can either pause your walking or keep walking in place as we do arm circles. So I'm going to stand in place, arms out into your T shape, arms roll in small circles forward, getting bigger every time you go through. So you work through your full range of motion and you end with the biggest circles that you can make. You can do one arm at a time, or you can do both at the same time. And when you're ready, you can reverse your direction. Starting small, roll your circles backwards, getting bigger as you go, working through the full range of motion. And go ahead and shake out those arm circles. We're going to move on to glute kicks. Kick one heel back to your bottom, set it down, kick your other heel back to your bottom, and set it down. As we do our glute kicks, we want to stretch through the hip down to the knee, which is going to stretch out the thigh, the quads, by keeping that bent knee pointed down. And arms swinging in opposition to keep the chest and the shoulder blades loose from our arm circles. Keep our upper body moving as we alternate kicking our heels back. And when you're ready, let's trade these glute kicks out for high knees. Get your knees up nice and high. Bent knee comes up and forward towards hip height. And just keep alternating. Keep your shoulders nice and tall, stacked over your hips. Keep your arms moving in opposition. Opposite arm swings forward as opposite knee comes up. Just breathing at your own pace. Moving at your own pace. And go ahead and shake those out. We'll take it to our windmills. Feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes forward. Arms into your T shape, standing nice and tall. On an exhale, you reach opposite hand towards opposite foot so you can land among the knee, the shin, the ankle, that's fine. And then you'll come back up, alternate and switch sides. You get a nice twist through the core, engagement through the chest and upper back, movement through the arms, stretch through the backs of the legs, and a little bit more of an increase in heart rate, cardio. Taking it at your pace. Find what you
Start my video button. 14 participants button.
Breathing out and reset.
Start
Stay
my
nice
video
and tall.
button. Mute my audio button.
Feet hip width apart, toes forward, heels lift and lower for calf or heel raises. Heels lift, heels lower. Hands can be by your sides, on your hips, holding onto something for balance. Whatever feels good for you as we activate through the lower legs. And if you'd like, you can add some toe lifts. So heels lift lower, toes lift lower. And go ahead, shake it out. We're going to get right into it for sequence number or circuit number 1. First one is bicep curls. So arms start by your sides, option for medium weights. Elbow bends as the palm leads the way to the front of the shoulder. Arm extends, palm comes back outside the hip. Option for both arms at the same time or alternating. Any questions about bicep curls? Okay. Then we have wood chops, option for a medium weight here as well, just one. And if you have one, hold it sideways like a dash. Heads of the weights are to the left and right. If you do or you don't have a weight, hands go up over the right shoulder, reaching nice and long towards the ceiling. And then they're going to reach in front of the body down across to the left hip. And then they're going to start over above the left shoulder, arms reach across down to the right hip to get a core rotation, activate the obliques. Any questions about wood chops? Okay, Third one, wide bent over row. So stand nice and tall and then take a soft bend in your knees just so your legs aren't locked out. Hinge forward at the waist. So you're going to push your hips back and your shoulders will come forward slightly, maintaining a flat back so your belly isn't dipping low. Belly button's pulled down nice and tight. Arms start dangling below your shoulders. Palms face you. Option for medium weights and one in each hand. Elbow goes out to the side. So right elbow goes outside the right shoulder. The wrist stays beneath the elbow the entire time, and then the arm comes fully back down underneath the shoulder. Alternate arms every other for our wide bent over row. Any questions about that one? Okay, and then we finish with our front and lateral raises. So we alternate. So option for light weights for this one. For our front raise, hands come up forward, shoulder height. So they're directly in front of the shoulders, palms face down, reset, and then arms go out into your T shape, palms face down at the top, and then reset. Any questions about any of those before we get this going? Okay, I'm going to hit our timer and our tunes. We have a high energy playlist today. And we're going to start with our bicep curls, option for medium weights in 3, 2, 1. So hands start by your sides, palms face outside the thighs, the hips. Elbow bends, palm faces the top or the front of the shoulder at the top. And then you reset. You can use your own body weight's resistance for this if you'd like. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Try not to do any jerking motions with the body. Try to keep it all in the arms. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up, wood chop. Coming up next. Option for one weight held left to right in 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Hands reach up over one shoulder and then across the body down to the opposite hip. Getting a twist through the obliques with bonus upper body work with the arms lifting and lowering as we twist through the core. Try to keep the legs relatively still and get a nice twist through the torso. Breathe through it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up is our wide bent over row, option for medium weights or your own body weight's resistance in 3, 2, 1. Exercise wide bent over row. So you're hinged forward slightly, shoulders are a little bit forward from your hips. And arms dangle down beneath the shoulders. Elbows take turns, bending directly and pointing outside the shoulder and then coming right back underneath the shoulder. Palms face the thighs at the bottom. Squeeze the shoulder blades at the top to feel that work through the upper back here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up, front and lateral raises. Option for light weights or your own body weight's resistance. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Arms reach forward to shoulder height. Arms reach out to a T to shoulder height. Always stopping at shoulder height, not going any higher. Palms face down at the top, both directions. Breathe through it. Again, keep those shoulders stacked over the hips. Try not to let the torso dip forward, back, side to side. Keep it all in the shoulders, the upper body here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it from the top for circuit 1, round 2, starting with bicep curls. Option for medium or no weight. 3, 2, 1. Exercise bicep curls. Elbow bends. Palm faces the shoulder at the top. And as you extend your arm down by your side, palm faces the outside of the hip, the thigh. Really squeeze and flex through the bicep, the top of the upper arm, as you bring your hand towards your shoulder. Stand tall. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Next up is wood chops. Option for one medium weight or no weight at all. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise wood chops. Hands reach above one shoulder and then they're going to go in front of the body and across the opposite hip. Big slash motion. Wood chops, think maybe Imagine you're holding an axe and you're chopping wood. How they got the name. Opposite shoulder to opposite. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Next up, wide bent over rows. Option for medium weights or your own body weight's resistance. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Hinge forward at the waist. Arms dangle underneath the shoulders. Palms face the thighs. Elbows bend to point directly outside the shoulder, and then they come right back underneath the shoulder. The wrist stays beneath the elbow the entire time. No rotation in the wrist, just a nice big squeeze of the shoulder blade, and then a release as elbow lifts outside the shoulder and drops back down. Keep the chest proud. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Next up, we take it to our front and lateral raises. Option for your own body weight's resistance or light weights. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Front raises, arms forward, lateral raises, arms sideways. You're raising them in front of the shoulders and then just outside the shoulders. Palms face down at the top. Palms face your thighs at the bottom. You got it. Shoulders working here. And tall. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We take it back to the top. Circuit 1, round 3 with bicep curls. Option for your own body weight's resistance or medium weights. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise bicep curl. Palm starts by your side, facing outside of your hip or your thigh. And bend your elbow as you bring your palm to face the front of your shoulder at the top. Drop it back down by your side. Keep the body still aside from the arms doing the movement to isolate the bicep muscles and keep it out of our back. The back will get its time to shine. It's not right now. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Wood chops coming up next for our weak side abs. Option for medium weight or no weights at all. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Reach the hands above one shoulder and then across to opposite hip. Getting a nice rotation through the core. When we move from one side to the other or have uneven effort, we're not symmetrical, that's going to activate our obliques. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Wide bent over row coming up next. Option for medium weights or no weights at all. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Arms start hanging beneath the shoulders. One elbow at a time. Comes outside the shoulder. Arm drops right back down below the shoulder. Palms face your thighs at the bottom. And I guess they face back behind you at the top because your thighs aren't in front of them anymore. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Belly button stays pulled into spine. This is the time we want to use our back muscles. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Last exercise, front and lateral raises. Option for light weights or your own body weight's resistance. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Arms lift and lower. They're going to reach forward at shoulder height, then out to the sides. Only coming up to shoulder height. Palms face down at the top. Keeping still through your upper body. Just getting those arms moving. Activation through the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Get a drink. Shake it out. I'm going to get a drink. We're going to make our way to the floor. And on the floor, you're more than welcome to have a medium hand weight nearby. First exercise, we're going to be on our backs for all of circuit 2. So feet flat on the floor, knees point towards the ceiling, back and head rested. Chest press, we're going to do it one side at a time. So go ahead and take your elbow outside your shoulder. I'm going to do right side to explain. Right elbow is outside the right shoulder. Palm faces forward, fingertips point up. If you have a weight, your fingertips will curl around the weight. Now take your elbow from directly outside the right shoulder and just lower it just below the line of the shoulder, an inch or so, just to give you some more mobility. And then you're just gonna send that arm straight to the ceiling, stacked over the shoulder, bend that elbow back out outside the shoulder. That's our chest press, activating our chest muscles. We'll do right side first, then left side. Any questions about chest press?
Audio now
Can you
unmuted.
repeat that, please?
Yep, elbow is, you're on your back, feet flat to the floor. Elbow is directly outside the shoulder. So right elbow outside the right shoulder, palm faces forward, fingertips point up, or they're curled around the weight. So your wrist is over your elbow.
Okay.
Send the arm straight to the ceiling, bring it back down to your starting position.
Okay, thanks.
Of course. So we'll do that right side and then left side. And then our second exercise is skull crushers. And we're gonna do focus on the right side first and then the left side. So if you don't have weights, you can just put your hands together. If you do have a weight, you'll just use one here and you hold the weight up and down like the letter I, and you do what's called a diamond grip. So the weight, the pull of the weight goes in that little swoop between your pointer finger and your thumb, and the head of the weight kind of rests on that inner palm there. So both hands are up to the ceiling here over your head, and then you're gonna bend your elbows, bring your hands outside the right ear, and then send them straight back up to the ceiling. So if you have a weight, it's dangling, it's coming outside your right ear, it's going straight up. Either hands or weight come outside the ear. Try to keep your elbows stacked over your shoulders as much as you can. So it's the forearms bending and extending, trying to keep the upper arms still. The next round will bring the hands outside the left ear instead. Any questions about our skull crushers? Okay, let's get going. Let's start our timer, start our tunes, and we're on our backs for chest press in 3, 2, 1. Exercise. So you're on your back, feet flat, gaze to the ceiling, head rested, elbow is outside the shoulder. Raise your arm to the ceiling, elbow comes right back outside the shoulder. You want your elbow maybe an inch or two below the line of the shoulder to give you a little bit more mobility here. Elbow down, arm straight up to the ceiling. Palm faces forward the whole time. Activating the chest muscles. Right side, 3, 2, 1. Rest, nice job. We're gonna switch sides next, so stay where you are. Left arm is gonna be the one on the move for our chest press. Left side, 3, 2, 1. Exercise, left arm to the ceiling, left arm bends outside the shoulder. As you do this, we're gonna try to keep stable through our core, our torso. So keep doing that left arm. Keep your right shoulder blade glued to the ground. Feel your obliques activate as you're trying to stabilize and keep your core glued to the ground. Your back glued to the ground, belly button in as you lift and lift that arm. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up, we take it to our skull crushers in 3, 2, 1. Exercise. So right side, hands to the ceiling, hands outside the right ear. So arms straight up overhead, and then they're gonna come outside the right ear. Trying to keep the elbows in place as much as you can. They might move a little bit here. As the forearms and the hands lower and lift. Triceps, back of the upper arms on fire here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Next time, we're going to take it outside the left ear for left-sided skull crusher. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Elbows bend and arms extend. Outside the left ear. Hands go to the left ear. Go to the ceiling. If you do have a weight, you're holding it up and down like the letter I with a diamond grip. Making a diamond shape with your pointer fingers and your thumb connected. Nice job. Triceps are burning. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We're going to take it to the top with our chest press right side for round 2, circuit 2. 3, 2, 1. exercise, arm lifts and lowers. So elbow comes outside the right shoulder, arm goes straight to the ceiling. Feel this activation in the chest as you push the arm up. Feel the contraction, and as you bring the elbow out, feel a little bit of a stretch through that same muscle you just contracted, just inside the armpit here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We're gonna switch sides. Left arm is gonna be on the move next. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise left arm chest press. Elbow outside the shoulder, arm to the ceiling. You got it. Keep both shoulder blades glued to the ground. As you lift and lower the arm, keep the torso still, keep the back glued to the ground, allowing us to isolate through the left chest. Keep your wrist nice and stable. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We're gonna take it to our skull crushers, right side next. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hands come outside the right shoulder, then straight to the ceiling. So arms are up, forearms and hands are bent. Feeling the burn through the back of the upper arm, the triceps. You got it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We're gonna take it to our left side skull crushers next. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Hands outside the left ear, back to the ceiling. Elbows bend, arms extend. Tricep. Trying to keep the elbows over the shoulders as the arms bend and extend. Breathe in here. Exhaling to get the hands up. Inhaling to bring them down. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We take it to the last round, please. Circuit 2, round 3 with right side chest press. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Right elbow outside the right shoulder. Arm goes straight to the ceiling. So the wrist and the elbow stay in line with each other the entire time. The elbow goes outside the shoulder, goes above the shoulder. Keep that left shoulder blade glued to the ground. I found mine trying to peel away. Bonus oblique work going here one at a time. Stabilize the core. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Switch sides. Coming up next, the left side chest press. And 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Elbow comes outside the shoulder. Arm goes straight to the ceiling. Keep your back glued to the ground. Last set of chest presses. You got it. Last chance to push it out. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're gonna take it to our skull crushers. Right side up next. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Hands outside the right shoulder. The right ear. And then straight to the ceiling. Try to keep those elbows over the shoulders as the hands go outside the ear up to the ceiling. Triceps. You got it. Keep your back glued to the ground. Don't forget about your core here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We're going to switch sides. Left side skull crushers coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Hands outside the left ear, straight to the ceiling. Last time to burn it out for circuit 2. Make it your best. Give it your all. We get a little break after this while we go over circuit 3. So push through. Hands outside the left ear, hands to the ceiling. Less than 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Rest. Nice job. Shake it out. Get a drink. Do whatever you need to do to keep it going. We are going to be on the floor again for sequence 3 or circuit 3, but we're going to be on the front side of our body this time. So I'm just going to get a quick drink. First exercise is swimming. So you're on your belly, belly down on the ground. Hands can either reach forward, long, or they can reach by your hips. Squeeze your legs together. For swimming, we're gonna push our bellies into the ground, push our hips into the ground, belly button pulls up, so you're gonna get a nice little activation there. And then you're gonna lift upper and lower body an inch or two off the ground, and option to add our swimming arms and legs. So whether your hands are forward or back, it doesn't matter. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift an inch or two higher. And then you switch. Other arm and other leg, lift an inch or two higher, activating the entire back side of the body from back to glutes to hamstrings. Any questions about swimming? Okay, then we go to our hamstring curls. So we're going to be on all fours in tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. You're going to extend your right leg straight back behind you in line with the hip, flex your foot. And then you're just going to bend your heel to your glutes and then extend it straight out in line with the hip once again. So it's behind you, heel kicks your glutes, extends out straight in line with the hip. We'll do right side first, and the next time we'll do left side. Any questions about our hamstring curls? Then we go into our last exercise of circuit 3, which is plank. So you can do a plank on your forearms, on your hands, against a wall, on your knees. You can do whatever you would like to do. All we ask is you have a straight line from head to heels. Core is activated. So in your push-up position, on a wall or on the ground, you can be on your forearms so that your wrists have less tension. You could be on your knees. If you're on your knees, just pull your heels to your glutes so you can squeeze through the glutes and still get that nice activation with a little bit less pressure on the lower back for nice safety purposes. So any questions about any of those exercises? Okay, then let's get it started. Bellies down for swimming. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Arms can be forward or back by the hips. Upper and lower body lift to hover. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift an inch higher, and then you switch. Switch and switch, activating the back side of the body here. Keep that head in line with the spine. Breathe through it. You've got it. 3, 2, 1, breath. Nice job. Carefully push yourself on up to a tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Hamstring curls in 3, 2, 1. Exercise. So you're in your tabletop. Right leg extends straight back behind you, behind the hip. Heel kicks to your seat, your glutes, and then extend. Heel to glutes, extend the leg straight. You got it. This is hamstrings and glutes being activated here. You want to keep your back flat through this, even though your table is only balancing on 3 legs, your 2 hands and your knee. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Bring it on down. We're going to take it to the left side next. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Bring your heel to your glutes. Extend straight. Left side on the move. So left leg extended straight behind the left hip. Left heel to glutes. Left leg extended. Keep your back flat. Belly button pulled into your spine. Head in line with your spine. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Take it to a plank next. So you choose a plank your way. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. So for your plank, you want a straight line from head to heels or head to knees. I'm on my forearms, so my forearms are on the ground, elbows underneath my fingers. On my forearms and my toes. You could be against a wall in a wall push-up position. You can hold your high push-up position. And if you need, you can come down to your knees. Pull your heels close to your glutes. Just breathe. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Come on down to your bellies for swimming neck. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Swimming. Arms and legs or upper and lower body lift an inch or two off the ground. And then you're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg an inch higher. And then switch. Other arm, other leg. Lift an inch higher. Switch, switch, switch. Always feel free to take a break and get back into it if you need. Breathing through. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Come back to your tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. 3, 2, 1. Right side. Hamstring curls. Leg extends behind you. Keep that leg extended behind you as you kick your heel to your glutes. So as you do this, try to keep the upper part of the leg from the thigh to the knee still, and it's just the lower leg from heel to knee. Moving to the glutes, and then extending, keeping the back flat, head in line with the spine. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Knee comes down. We're going to switch sides to work on the left side this time. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Extend your left leg behind you. Feel the glutes extend. Keep your back flat, head in line with your spine. Feel the glutes extend. Feel the glutes extend. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We go into our planks next. You can do this. You can do hard things. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Get into your plank. You have lots of options here. Take your options. The plank is activating the entire core. The back, the abs, the glutes. Squeeze through your thighs. Squeeze through your hamstrings. Brace everything. Help keep that back in line, hips in line with the spine. Belly button is pulled in nice and sharp. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We're going to come back down to our bellies for our swimming. Last round of physically round break. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Swimming. So your belly stays on the ground, upper and lower body lift an inch or two off the ground. Hands can reach forward or by the hips. That's up to you. Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift an inch higher. Switching and switching. You can do this. It's not an easy circuit, none of them are. You can do it. Take it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We come back to all fours for our hamstring curls next. Tabletop position, hands underneath shoulders, hands underneath hips. 3, 2, 1. Exercise the right side hamstring curls. Right leg extends straight behind the right hip. Heel comes to the glutes, and then you extend the leg straight. Keep the knee to the hip in the same spot. It's the lower leg that is moving. Keep your head in line with your spine. Feel the work going through the hamstrings and glutes. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We're going to switch to the left side next. Left side hamstring curls. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Your left heel kicks back to the glutes and extend. Left leg bends, extend. You got it. back flat, belly button pulled in as you kick to your glute and release. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Last time, plank. You can do this. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Plank your way. Hands, forearms, knees, wall. You're choosing what you can hold the best form in, what's going to challenge you, what's going to bring you the most strength today. Squeeze through the glutes, the thighs, the hamstrings. Belly button is pulled into your spine. You're breathing here. You can do it less than 5. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, amazing. All right, shake it out. Get on up for circuit number 4. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Let's keep going. First exercise standing is overhead tricep extension. So our option for light weights or your own body weight's resistance. Hands go to the ceiling, connect your knuckles together in fists or connect the weights together so you can hold your fists nice and narrow. Hands are going to go behind the head and then hands are going to extend straight to the ceiling. So the elbows stay above the shoulders, hands reach back, hands reach up. Any questions about overhead tricep extension? Okay, next one is YTW's option for light weights or your own body weight's resistance. You have the option to do the Y's, the T's, and the W's. You have the option to pick 2. You can pick 1. It does not matter to me. The goal here is shoulders and upper back. So for the Y's, hands go up to the sky, reach up, and then you're going to just widen them a little bit so they're a little bit wider than your shoulders over your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and release. The T, same thing, T arms, maybe your palms face forward for this one. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, release. And then the W position, starting from the T position, you're just going to bend your elbows and drop them an inch or 2. Palms face forward, fingertips are upward diagonal. Shoulder blades squeeze and release. So all I care is that you're squeezing your shoulder blades and releasing. I do not care if you do all 3. Pick 1, pick 2. That's up to you. Any questions about YTWs? Okay, we're going to take it to the lower body, glutes, thighs, obliques for a squat to a cross crunch. So take your feet hip width or shoulder width apart or a little bit wider if that feels good to you, toes forward. Hands can go behind your head, elbows wide. Squat down, stand up. As you stand up or after you stand up, you can take it to a high knee core twist or a cross crunch. So right knee can come up towards the chest as you twist your torso towards that right knee, or opposite shoulder or opposite elbow towards opposite knee. Go back into your squat. Next time you stand up, switch sides. You can ditch the cross crunch if you'd like. Most important thing here is our squat. Any questions about squat to cross crunch? Last exercise, option for medium weights or your own body weight's resistance, is cross body hammer curls. So hands start by your sides. And then this time, right hand is going to reach towards left shoulder, set it down. The left hand is going to reach towards right shoulder, set it down. Any questions about cross body hammer curls? Okay, last circuit, let's hit it. Starting with overhead tricep extension in 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Hands go overhead, squeezing your weights or your knuckles together. Hands reach behind the head, hands reach to the ceiling. So elbows stay over the shoulders the entire time. Keep your back flat here. You might want to arch through your lower back. Don't let that happen. Keep your belly button pulled into your spine to keep the work in the triceps, the back of the upper arms, and out of the lower back. You've got this. Arms lift, arms reach back. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We take it to our YTW next. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. For the Y, hands are above, reaching to the ceiling, a little bit wider than the shoulder blades. For the T, your arms are into your T shape, reaching out to the sides, outside your shoulder blades. For the W, you start from that T, just dip those elbows down a little bit. Pick any of them. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, release. You can go between them. You can stick with one. Does not matter to me.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love.
3,
I'm gonna
2,
give you all of my
1.
love.
Rest.
Don't
Nice
fuck
job.
with my
Next up is our
love.
squat to cross front. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise, hands behind head, elbows wide. Feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Toes forward, squat down. Stand up. Option for a cross crunch on the way up or at the top. Opposite elbow towards opposite knee or a high knee core twist. As you squat, you push your hips back and then draw them down to keep the knees trapped over the ankles, keep the work in the muscles and out of the joints. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Cross body hammer curls coming up next. Option for medium weights or your own body weight resistance. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Right hand to left shoulder, bring it back down by your side. Left hand to right shoulder, bring it back down by your side. Biceps, just getting them from another angle here. You got this. Breathe through. Catch your breath here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We come up to our overhead tricep extensions next. And 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hands overhead, hands reach back, hands reach up. Elbows stay over shoulders. It's the forearms and the hands that are doing the moving. I think this motion is very similar to skull crushers. It is just us doing it in a standing position. Burning out the triceps once more. You got it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up, we have our YTWs. Shoulder blade squeeze and release. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Pick whichever one you want. Go through all 3. Shoulder blade squeeze and release from that Y position, T position, or W position. Shoulder mobility, back engagement. You've got this. Woo! We are cruising today. Feeling the burn for sure. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Squat to cross crunch coming up next. Lower body with a bonus oblique challenge. In 3, 2, 1, squat to cross crunch. Here we go. Squat down, opposite elbow to opposite knee. As you squat down, push the hips back and then down. Keep your back flat, although it will hinge forward. Chest proud, elbows wide. Feel the burn through the thighs, the glutes, the hamstrings. Squeeze through your glutes on the way up. Option to add that little core twist at the top. Bonus obliques. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Crossbody hammer curls coming right up. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Crossbody hammer curls, hands outside the hips or the thighs. Opposite hand to opposite shoulder, reset. Taking that your pace. Ooh, breathe through it. Less than 5. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Circuit 4, round 3, coming right up, starting with overhead tricep extension. 3, 2, 1. Exercise, hands overhead, elbows bend and extend. Hands reach back, hands reach up. Last time to burn out the triceps here. Make it your best. They are burning. We've already worked them quite a bit. You've got this. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips, belly button pulled in. Don't let the low back take this. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Y, T, W's coming right up. Shoulder squeezes. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and release from your Y, your T, or your W position, or a combination. Shoulder blade squeezing is upper back. The arms in their different positions is getting shoulder work and shoulder mobility. You've got this. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Squats to cross crunches coming up. Last round of them. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Squat down. Option at the top or as you rise to do your cross crunch. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Hiney quartus. Woo! Lower body burn. Bonus oblique forward.
Just be careful, nah, love ain't simple, nah, promise me no promises.
You got it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Crossbody hammer curls are our last exercise. Stand tall. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Crossbody hammer curls. Hands start outside the hips or the thighs. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Set it down. Keep those shoulders stacked over your hips, belly button pulled into your spine. Last time to burn out the biceps. You got it. Move with control.
I just wanna dive in with you.
Woo! Less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Up. Wow. Rest. Get a drink. Shake it out.
You did a good job of burning out just about everything on that one.
Oh yeah. I love a full body burn. Go ahead, get a drink.
All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I have to go use the girl.
We're gonna go ahead and get into our cool down. Take a couple deep breaths if you need. And let's start with some arm stretches since we burned our triceps out pretty good. Let's go ahead and point your right elbow to the ceiling. Take the palm of your right hand and reach it to the back of the left shoulder blade or maybe underneath the base of the neck, the upper back. And if you'd like more of your stretch here, take your left hand and guide your right elbow in towards the center or back behind you slightly to get a nice stretch to the back of the tricep. And go ahead and switch sides. So left arm or left elbow points up towards the ceiling. And to get that, you'll bring the palm of your left hand to the upper back underneath the neck or towards the right shoulder blade. Option right hand assist, pulling the elbow or gently in towards the center line or backwards. And shake your shoulders out, shake your arms out. We'll come on down to the floor in our tabletop position. So once you're down on the floor, your hands can go underneath your shoulders, your knees can go underneath your hips. We're gonna get a little bit of spine mobility going here for cat-cow. So start with your nice flat back, head in line with your spine, take a nice big inhale. On your exhale, we go into cat. Push the spine to the sky, push through the palms of your hands, tuck your chin to your chest. And then on your inhale, you'll dip your belly low, point your nose forward, roll your shoulders down and back, collarbone nice and proud, chest nice and wide for cat, cow, and then go through cat and cow at your own pace, exhaling for cat, inhaling for cow, and adding little wiggles where they might feel good in your core and your spine. Releasing any tension we might have built up during the workout here. When you're ready, go ahead, curl your toes under, send your hips to the sky. So you're in your pike position, upside down V shape. Push your heels down to the ground. Pull your chest towards your knees. Stretch through the backs of the legs and through the spine. Heels towards the ground is a deeper stretch through the backs of the legs. Pulling the chest towards the knees is a deeper stretch through the spine. And when you're ready, come on back down to your knees. Let's roll onto our backs. Once you're on your back, go ahead and hug your right knee to your chest, extend your left leg long. Maybe your left leg feels better if you plant your left foot flat on the floor. That protects your lower back a little bit, so play around with it. Right knee to your chest stretches out through the right glute, up through the right hamstring a bit. And feel free to take the right knee a little bit wider, maybe outside the right rib cage or towards the right shoulder to open up through the inner thigh and the outer hip slightly. Maybe you take some ankle circles here with your right ankle for ankle mobility. And we'll take it to our twist. So take your left hand to the outside of the right knee, guide the right knee over towards the left side of the body. Right arm goes long to a T outside the right shoulder, nose points right. Feel a glute stretch, spine twist, shoulder and chest opener. Releasing with every exhale. And come back through center, hug both knees to your chest to give yourself a little reset. And then you'll keep your left knee and let your right leg go long. So left knee to chest, right leg long, maybe your right foot plants flat on the floor if that supports your low back better. And go ahead and take that left knee outside the left rib cage or left shoulder. Maybe you take some ankle circles here with that left ankle while it's freeing in the air. Inner thigh, outer hip going, ankle mobility. And we'll take it to our twist. So right hand to the outside of the left knee, guide the left knee over towards the right side of the body, peeling the left hip off the ground. Left arm goes long to a T to the left, nose points left, glute stretch, spine twist, shoulder and chest opener. And when you're ready, go ahead and unwind, hug both knees to your chest. And when you're ready, sit on up nice and tall. From your seated position, extend your legs straight out in front of you. Arms can start by your sides. You can inhale, reach out your arms out to the sides and up over the head. And on your exhale, hinge forward, reach those hands towards those toes. Maybe they land among your shins, your ankles. As you get into your forward fold, folding yourself in half. Feel it stretch from the back of the ankles to the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. Maybe relax your shoulders, pull your shoulder blades down and back, and feel how that changes the stretch through the spine, through the upper body. And go ahead and release that. We'll come into our butterfly next. So the bottoms of your feet will come together to touch in front of you, which will send your knees bent out to each side. To intensify this stretch, you can pull your heels in closer, point your knees out wider, or hinge forward at the waist. You can rest your arms gently on the inner thighs, opening up through the hips, the inner thighs, stretching through the low back if you're hinging forward. If you'd like to take a child's pose or rest position or continue stretching in any way, please feel invited to do so. Thank you for joining our strength session. I'm going to stop